When I tell you I was hyped, anxious, worried, and excited all at the same time. I'm not exaggerating. I really, really, really wanted the Solo Leveling anime to be not just good, but loved by everyone the way I loved it. Because if it is, then there is a very good chance we will get to see more anime adaptations of our favorite manhwas, like Omniscient Reader's Point of View or Illicit. And to all those who said Solo Leveling manhwa is mid, so the anime will be mid at best, I want you all to suck it because the anime was freaking awesome. The pace was just excellent, the voicing beautiful, and the animation, that was all right. Who am I kidding? It was really good. The very first episode of Solo Leveling was hot as hell, and I mean that both literally and figuratively. We start off the first episode with the very first raid that was attempted on Jeju to reclaim the island from S-rank ants. Even though it was different from the manhwa, it was a nice touch for the anime. One thing that I loved about the anime was that they didn't change the names of the characters. I was worried because the anime was being voiced by Japanese actors even though the novel and manhwa are Korean, so I thought they might change their Korean names to Japanese. Thankfully, they kept Jinwoo and every other character's name as they were. I really appreciated that since it would be confusing as hell for us manhwa readers if the names were suddenly changed to Japanese. There were some changes made by the studio, but in my opinion, these changes were good. The anime doesn't just drop us in without much world building like the manhwa does. It explains how the world works perfectly, so anyone who has never read Solo Leveling will have absolutely no trouble whatsoever keeping up. Though I do feel superior because I know how everything's going to pan out. If you can't wait every week to find out what's going to happen and can't be bothered to read 200 chapters of the manhwa, you can check out my channel and watch my next videos where I break down everything that happens in Solo Leveling in 10 minutes. Where was I? Yeah. So the changes the anime made, apart from showing us the first raid on Jeju, we never got to experience properly. In the manhwa, Srank Hunter Cha Hae-in was given screen time she never got at the beginning. In the manhwa, we don't get to see Hunter Cha Hae-in until chapter 65. And even then, it's just a side view and a back view of her, but here they give her quite the screen time as she effortlessly and gracefully stops a purse snatcher. I'm pretty happy with this change because I hope it means that we will get to see a lot more scenes of her than we got in the manhwa. Another character that was introduced early was Chairman Go Gun-hee in the manhwa. We first got to meet him in chapter 63, but in the anime, Chairman Go is introduced at the very beginning. He is also the one who explains to us what mana crystals are as well as magic gems, why the government is desperate to have them, and why hunters are so valuable in the country. Dark Alakoso Hunter no Nina Yakumeva. The next change was something I did not expect to see. The amount of gore and blood shown in the anime took me by complete surprise, but if you look at it realistically, it makes a lot of sense. Since the manhwa is basically drawings, there's only so much they can do to make hunting monsters look dangerous to readers, but when you have it being animated, it's going to look more brutal and real, and I respect the production team for not shying away from the gore. The gore makes everything feel more real, especially in this scene, right here, where the ants look like they are happily feasting on the hunters, even though they are still alive and moving. This lets us, as the viewers, see just how dangerous and painful it is to be a hunter. It also shuts hatters' mouths off, because you can't find faults in the anime. Here, the second gory scene. I did not expect and did not know why. I was surprised by this. Was seeing just how much danger Jinwoo actually puts himself in every time he risks his life to get money for his mother's hospital bills and to take care of his younger sister. I know it is said and shown in the manhwa, but actually watching him get stabbed by the goblin in the dungeon and bleeding out in pain makes his situation more real. Luckily, he had B-rank healer Lee Juhee and the team with him, but if she wasn't there, then it's goodbye. This last change I noticed was something small, but definitely needed. They made the side characters important. How do I explain this? So, in the manhwa, I don't remember any S rank hunters with lightning abilities. I was taken back a little because I thought I got amnesia, couldn't remember any such characters with that kind of power, but if you think about it, it's not a bad addition, especially if he's just going to be a side character. We also very briefly got to see Yu Jin Ho and a young girl that is clearly Han Sung Yi when they both go to get their ranks evaluated at the Hunters Association. Another small change is the Dungeon Raid team characters getting a good amount of screen time, although I did kind of expect that one in the Manhwa. It kind of felt like decorations you put on the wall, but you never actually really notice them since their purpose is to make everything come together. But in the anime, it feels more than that, especially in this scene right here. Ah, damn. This was just pure perfection in. Ah, damn. This was just pure perfection in every form. Even all you solo leveling haters can't find fault. I can't wait to see more of the anime. All this got me wondering. Apart from all this gore and how they introduced the characters far earlier than the original, what else will the anime be doing differently? Will we be seeing a different ending? Will other characters be given more screen time? Will we be introduced to other overpowered characters apart from Jinwoo? I guess only time will tell, so don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to get all the answers to these questions. For now. I am very happy with the first episode and can't wait to see more of the Double Dungeon arc.